Okay, this is lesson or day 5 of our math class, modeling with expressions. So this is the standard right here. I don't want you to worry about it too much. You can read through it. It just means interpret expressions that represent a quantity in terms of its context. That's kind of like mathese, right? But really, this is our objective today. So let's read the objective together out loud. Ready and begin. I can write, analyze, and interpret algebraic expressions. Okay, so that's what we're working on today. All right. So if you are on the video, I'd like you to write the steps down, which is right here. Pause the video and write the steps. And if you're in class scenario, here we go. So we've been making these, but today we're going to do a little different. I want you to create this on your paper, please, everyone. Even if you're on the video, making one of these models, make a circle in the middle. But instead of it being definition, illustration, examples, non-examples, let's make it addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay? So take a moment to draw this, drawing a model out, Freire model out. It's called a Freire model. Okay, so what I'd like you to do in your groups or if you're at home, think about some words for each of these. We want to think about math words that represent addition or math words that represent subtraction or multiplication or division. So like, what's an easy addition word? Plus, right? So write that down. So I'm going to give you about a minute to think to yourself, write down as many math words as you can and put them in the right box, okay? So of course, if I'm thinking minus, I'm thinking subtraction, you're going to write that down. Take a minute, and then we're going to share in our groups what they are. All right. Let's come back together. So I'm going to start with addition. I'm going to put some words that I've thought of and the other period thought of, and then if there are more, let's share them after. So here we go. Addition, of course, we have add, plus, more than, right, or some. Okay. Are there any more for addition that you came up with? I heard a couple, actually. Yeah, in the back. It's up there, yeah. Add's already up there. Good. Thank you. I heard. I think you said one. Start with an I. Increase. Good. Any other math words? Okay, when you think of one, we could add it, right? All right, next one. Minus is for subtraction. We have minus. Take away. Less than, difference. Okay. Are there any other words for subtraction? Yeah. Remove. Good. Yes. Decrease. Good. Any other ones? Yeah. What? Lose. Okay, we could use that. And we're kind of thinking of big ideas. So like if you're reading like a story in a book, we are thinking math in the stories, but we don't explicitly think of it that way. But we do think the concepts. Okay. Then we got the next section is multiplication. These are the ones that I came up with, or times, product, double or triple, right? What's going on here? Oh, we have increased and decreased. Good. Fix this a little bit. Okay. And then we also have quotient and into. Oh, sorry. And of. Okay. Are there quotient and into are also division words, and multiplication, if you see the word of, usually that means multiply. Like if I say 36% of 20, then I'm going to do 36% times 20. Yes?
Can it be separate too?
Separate? Yeah, we could do that. Yep.
Split.
Split. Good. I like these. Awesome. Any others? Yeah. Well, divide is already in there. It's division, right? Good. Okay? All right, great. So these are math words, and when we think of some more, let's use them, okay? Let's add them to this list, and just keep it handy. You know that that's there. Okay, here we go. Continuing. Vocabulary terms. I don't want you to write this down. These should be familiar to you, but if you're on the video, you could write them down, or if you want to go back, and watch the video later and think about them, you can. They're also in your math book, okay? So variable. What is a variable? It could be like, a variable is a letter that represents a number that will change with every problem. Why is it called a variable?
Because it varies.
Because it varies, right? Good. Constant. Constant is a number without a variable, okay? It's just a number, right? It's constantly the same. So like the number 20 is constantly 20, right? Does 20 ever change? No. 20 is always going to be 20. It's not like 21 days like wakes up, it's like, I'm tired of being 20. I want to be 19. Can 20 be 19? No. We can't do that, right? It's constant. Coefficient is a number in front of a variable, so example is 15x or negative 23xy. The coefficient is 15 or negative 23 here. Like terms are two or more things that have the same exact exponent. Okay, term is just a term. It could be any term or anything that's in a math equation or exponent that's not the operation is a term. It represents a value. Algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that contains numbers, variables, and symbols. We have equation, which is a math statement that contains an equal sign, and then defining variables we're going to talk about later, so this week. But those are all math words and terms. Anyone have questions on these? Raise your hand if you've heard of these before. Okay, good. All right, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. Okay. All right, those are the steps again. Here we go. Numbers 1 and 2. So watch up here. Pencils down. Pencils down. Pencils down. So the whole big idea today is we want to be able to take words and change them to math and vice versa. So I'm going to do a couple of these, okay? And then you're just going to watch, and then we're going to talk, and then you're going to write these down. So number 1, 7 less than a number k. So if I wanted to change this to math, the first thing I want to do is figure out if I recognize anything. So I notice already on this that I see 7. K and less than. 7 is a number, it's a constant, right? K is a variable. And then less than is one of my math words. What math word is less than, everyone? What? Yeah, subtraction, that's right. So I'm going to use a minus sign, okay? Let's have ones, or no, let's have threes. Raise your hand if you're a 3 in the group, or in your groups. You're a 3. There's no 3 there. 3. Maybe you could share Damien on this one. 3. 3 in the back. 3. You're a 3. Good. 3 and 3. Threes are going to talk to everyone else about number 1. Okay? Right? 4s are going to talk to the rest of the group. 4s, raise your hand. 4s. 4, and right there you have 4. 4. 4, you're going to talk about number 2 to your whole group, okay? Everyone else is listening. And, yeah. Go. Everyone's talking. Go. Here we go. Number 3. Number x plus 17. I want you to convert this into an expression. Ready? Set. Go. And write it down on your whiteboards. A number x plus 17. Okay, boards up. Boards up. And don't erase your boards, please. I'm going to tell you why in a moment. Boards up. Check your answers. X plus 17 is correct. So most of you got that correct, right? Oh, it's right here. So if you got it wrong, then check where you made a mistake, right? But most of you got it right, right? Okay, so turn to your neighbor, tell them, did you get it right or wrong? And if you got it wrong, tell them how you're going to fix it. Thank you. Okay, next one, number 4. It says 5 more than a number t, okay? We have 5 and more than and t. Okay, go. 5 more than a number t. This is just like number 1. We have this word more than. So a lot of people are you going to think, oh, 5 plus t? No, you have to think more than. You're saying 5 more than t. That means you're starting with t and you're adding 5 more than to it. So it should be t plus 5. T plus 5. If you made a mistake, please talk to your neighbors about it and how you could fix it, okay? Okay, continuing on here, number 5. This one's like number 2. Look at your notes on number 2 and see if you can get this. Ready? Go. You should have a price of an item. I picked T because I'm like, oh, I like trucks, so I'm going to buy a truck one day. So let's say I have T, and we have plus the 6%, right, times the sales tax, which is times T. Don't erase your boards, okay? Some people made a mistake. So a little blast from the past, 6th grade. How do we convert 6% to a decimal? How do we do that? How do we change 6% to a decimal? Yes. Nope. All you got to do is move the decimal point to the left 2 places. So this is how you do it. It's 0.06. Okay. Is that what you said? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you could. This is really the better way to write this. When you want to write an expression, eyes up here. Okay. When you want to write an expression, it's t plus 0.06 times t, which is going to be t plus 0.06 t. Okay? All right? That is how you do number 5. So turn to your neighbors and tell them how you fix this and improve your answer, because most people didn't have the final answer like this.
Would that be wrong?
I want you to think backwards on number 6. I want you to create a sentence or statement that represents what's happening on number 6. We have p minus 15 hundredths p. Okay? So, write down a statement that represents this. We have a minus sign, so you can't really think of it as adding to a price. And look at number 2, number 5, the one we just did. That could help you. When you go to, she liked Forever 21, I think. She's like, okay, if you go to the store, they might have a sale. So she's like, okay, it's the price of an item minus a 15% sale or discount. Okay, so I saw sale. Someone said sale. I saw you say discount. And then I like what Cassandra said. She said 15% coupon. Okay, those are all great. Okay, makes sense? So talk to your group where you made a mistake here, how you would fix it. Okay. Please wipe down your whiteboards, put them in the center neatly, and the markers as well. What I'd like you to do now is talk to your group about these questions. I'm going to call on you. Here we go. Discussion questions with your group. I'm going to talk to you in about a minute. I'm going to ask for people to talk. This concludes the lesson.